be a win for me on Cloud9. I think they should make it to the major today.
I'm thinking so as well. I'm going to give OneWin the benefit of the doubt of taking this first map and keeping the series competitive. Up towards a ramp control, you've got a slight aggressive play coming through for Travis that deals straight into Shiro, but it's only a fake. They're trying to bring that bomb over to B.
No major rotations from Cloud9 though. Travis still allowed to walk straight in. Teammates right behind him as well as they try working against Hobbit. The head just barely being seen as DEKO takes damage. The mid control being completely locked out though. Axile watching it from the back will now call it into to turn his attention towards the main T side for Scrolling. Get tagged up heavy, gets that kill. Lollipop will able to tray on towards Axile. So a 5-on-2 for OneWin. They have overwhelmed the B side and they'll get the bomb down for the pistol round.
Nice creativity coming through from OneWin. Travis putting on such a hold with distraction out here towards the A side, and just a rollover when it comes to the kills. Hobbit trapped alone up towards this headshot angle. The T's coming back in from spawn. Travis doing so much damage. DEKO finally coming into Cloud9. Look at how many members are rotating over.
Finally with the first man in, Travis again with the opening kill out towards Ali. Shiro can respond, however. Get that Galil back in his hands, a bit of extra firepower to challenge Lollipop. Get that double up. Hobbit, however, is traded to a 3-on-3. A site is under siege, and they are holding contest from outside of the site here, Cloud9. But OneWin have enough room to get the bomb plant in. It might be a bit too far in the open, though. Inter's ready for the swing. Axile certainly is. flamie with a safer plant going down, uncontested by the CT side. Axile will get his double, and Shiro will get his triple, and it will be Cloud9 with an instant response in round 2.
That dynamic duo, Axile and Shiro, the two highlight players here for Cloud9 coming together on that cross.
Core setup still rocking the DEKO. Bit of Kevlar in for glowing. Of course, Lollipop had the head Kevlar safe in the previous round. Travis again engages the opening frag. He's to hit that second shot on Inters though. Backs up with the Incendiary. He'll keep the T's at bay. Hobbit will turn it back to a 4-on-4.
Never count out OneWin on the ecos. They could be very strong when it comes to some of these upgraded pistols. Hobbit just trying to maintain that mid control. DEKO with the boost up is going to look into Scarf.
Spray through, there's the kill. Caught off jumping on top of the sandbags though. DEKO 8 HP. Firing on with that deagle, hoping for a lucky headshot, but nothing's going to come his way at this stage. OneWin have done well to keep Cloud9 at bay for the time being. But again, only a matter of time before this round turns the CT side.
Travis looking for that early entry, that quick snap to try and get them into the bomb side. Even picking up the 8K, he does get caught on the timing. Might be able to deal with Hobbit at least.
Okay, that's a second kill. Travis doing really well to try hold some contest in these rounds. Again, many great entries. His second kill being found there. Bomb with him. Got to pick that up and commit it. DEKO's on his way towards the A site, which the CTs have rotated away from, actually. This could be a bomb plant if Travis is quick.
DEKO's got to get himself into a good position, try and see if he can cut the rotate immediately. 2v2. Oh, this is winnable.
It's got to hit that headshot on Shiro, though he can't do it. Travis will get the bomb down. It's on him to clutch it, keeping his head tucked away. AK in hands, engaging upon one man. Does not see him. Shiro will pop out with the AWP. There's the kill. Second player spotted. Travis for the quadra. Leans in towards the entrance. Falls back to side alley. AK still trained, and the spray is perfect for the 4.
DataLuna – сервис аналитики и предсказания матчей искусственным интеллектом. DataLuna парсит демки, потом вытаскивает из них уникальные события, размены, экономику, эффективность гранат и так далее. На основе этих данных искусственный интеллект предсказывает результат матча. Сервис дает полную статистику по предсказаниям на главной странице, которая обновляется после каждого завершенного матча. Есть рекомендованные матчи. Рекомендованные матчи, в которых DataLuna уверена больше всего. Коэффициенты от 1,3 до 3. Точность выше 70%. Подходит тем, кто не любит рисковать. Андердоги – матчи против коэффициентов БК. Коэффициенты от 1,80 до 4,5. Банк растет быстрее, но ее риски выше. Каждый может выбрать подходящую именно ему стратегию. В сервисе отмечаются не зашедшие матчи. Сервис ничего не скрывает. DataLuna дает предварительный прогноз до начала матча. Прогноз уточняется после пика командами. Есть возможность смотреть трансляции матчей прямо на сервисе.
Early blows back and forth for both teams. Match up, no definitive winners can be decided until the rounds hit 16. Travis hits Axile first and foremost in this one. Kill found the early aggression. That's one of the 2 rifles dropped.
These opening rounds have already shown me exactly what I thought I would see going into a CIS derby like this. Wackiness, a couple of odd steal rounds here or there, and OneWin giving the fight over on this first map of Vertigo. It's a map that they play quite often. I haven't had a chance of playing it in the best of ones so far. Teams being smart to ban it against them. flamie just holding down from mid. Everybody else regrouping towards the B stairs.
Hobbit's found an angle to play with against flamie though. Into his Meemaw standing on the front of the B-bomb site. catches off Glowing. That Deagle hits his shot together in the end. Spots Travis with his back being turned, but Lollipop bails him out. Shiro with the M4 drops that bomb in a 3-on-3. Backup still rotating to the backstabber. Second player's already behind Shiro the same. Sprays under the boost, not quite accurate for Travis. Now he's been seen with that bomb. Tapped it once. Shiro is going to wait for timing, because timing may favour him. The Deagle of Hobbit catches flamie off guard. AK picked up against the AWP. You can't hit his shot. Experience is valuable at the highest level. Cloud9 have that in troves above 1 win. Hobbit, especially the big veteran of the Cloud9 side, getting the opening duel. Got the 3K in the last round, having to be traded back by flamie. Inters with a responsive, however. 4-on-3 situation, but I think he got spotted there by Glowing.
Glowing can put some pressure on in here from mid, but he's got to get some assistance. Even the AWP's in a good position. This is an easy shot for Shiro.
No, he doesn't see it. Glowing found the right angle and evaded the ire of the AWP. A 3-on-3. Backs away from the mid control to re-aggress even further forward than where he was before. Got one player in at Elevate, and Afani being wary of there being a possibility of an A-Rap. Does swing out with the smokes coming down, losing a lot of HP. Inter's desperate for that one frag. DEKO could have swung for the trade, but opted against it. Got to support that bomb in the execution.
It's just been timings in out on that mid control. You could see the way that Shiro aggresses into the angle rather than holding it back past him. Travis trying to see if he could walk out towards the top of the B stairs. He's got to deal with another, though.
2-on-2 situation. Oh, that tap's perfect on Inters as well. And suddenly Nafani's alone, AWP in his hand. 1 versus 2, unawares of how close DEKO really is, and will concede himself.
I can have Inters on quite a quick rotate. Axel trying to see if he can get himself out towards that quad position. Gets caught at a timing, has been spotted, and now the X is coming in.
Inters takes a previous angle though, back behind the plat, gets a double. Axel seeing the fire and flames coming his way. The Molotov sent the smokes down to extinguish by a bit of cover on the center of the site, but not moving away from the back of quad. Glowing, I think, recognizes this. They send utility over, flashbangs forward. Their backs are still turned towards him. Hobbit and Axel can combine to get those kills in, and DEKO is left alone one more time. A 1v4 situation. And the Cloud9 come out with decimating rounds against 1 win.
These multi-kills are hitting quite hard. Think back to some of the previous rounds, Jay, especially towards mid. Multis coming through, out there towards the B site. You could see the reposition. Axel getting out towards quad, pulling that distraction forward, and then just Inters slipping into the gap, allowing himself to take the brunt of the damage. And now DEKO just trying to set himself up for what looks to be an unwinnable clutch.
You say looks to be, I pretty much say guarantees is an unwinnable clutch. Hobbit. Fast man in behind Banger, and DEKO doesn't know just yet. Won't see his head. That's a good flick, though. AK now back in his hands to find Axel. Sees his back, sees his shadow. 10 seconds with a crossfire, though. Now knows he's being locked out from all angles. Can't make any move except for the one towards backwards. And going for a risky play, and ultimately it paid off against his nature. With Lollipop being tagged to 10 HP as well. Cloud9 a major front foot here.
Hobbit's just everywhere. Over towards ramp, in from mid, consistently doing damage. Nafani aggressive towards the bottom of the ramp, is going to continue to pile up. And for 1 win, where's the map control? You've got B stairs and that's it.
They were fighting for it out towards ramp, and obviously it went awry. And also tried to play towards mid and got forced away by the AWP there. So every fight going the way of Cloud9. Axel latest on the board. flamie falls ahead of that smoke. Travis and Lollipop. Now should just be Lollipop alone. Travis has been spotted and cornered. Spray does come through towards Axel, so that's something gained. Access to the B side, but what more than that? Looking for the spray against Inters, doubles up. 3-on-2 now. 2-on-2 perhaps. He's going to try to force that AWP off position. That bomb's got to try and commit here. Or will it rotate towards the A play?
It's how slow that bomb's going to move over. And that just builds more pressure onto Travis. He's put himself in a very aggressive position to try and take a duel of anyone wrapping from mid. But for 1 win, the util, they've got to get the smoke and the molly down correctly to try and force the CTs further away.
Shiro's got the right idea here. He's got to cross past that little crack angle to get the bomb down, unless they put the smoke in the way. Put Molotovs out towards mid to try to get Lollipop in. If he gets killed off, that'll be the end of it. Or he plants pretty open for the other side of the site. Hobbit seeing Travis, but also catching off Lollipop. All important kill. Travis now to clutch it with an ace. Sees Nafani, spray goes awry, and doesn't even walk past the first CT on the retake. 8-3 to the board. Cloud9 have won the CT half.
And this is where I want to get into the flamie conversation here, Jay, because I think Travis has been doing quite well. We haven't seen the AWP in DEKO's hands, and always putting that pressure down. 1 win, trying to see if they can fight up towards the top of the ramp, and that's even an area of the map where they haven't even been able to take successfully.
And they won't do so this time around. Nafani instantly in against Lollipop. Incendiary center the gaps in the smokes, trying to force players forward. Nice nade. Not that much damage done to DEKO. The follow-up HG is going to miss out as well. Glowing spotted at top. Didn't even register Lafani up close. 5-on-3. DEKO's headshot not quite capitalized upon. Hobbit still unaccounted for. One molly sent. Another one could go back to sandbags. Meanwhile, Shiro's only lands a leg shot. 3-on-3 now.
This is workable. Got to try and put pressure down towards the sandbags. DEKO's low. He's got some teammates around him. They've got plenty of utility.
One more Molotov and flamie could put out to the sandbags, but they're not going to do so. They might not even check it here. Great chance for Hobbit to capitulate this whole round. The last utility incendiary has been sent here by the T side. DEKO swings, doesn't check it. flamie's a dead man. And that one angle that they didn't account for will cost one win again. In the best chance they had to win a fourth round, it will be 10 for Cloud9. Travis, try fight for the clutch, but 15 HP to get the next two. He'll tap that bomb to try force fights out, but Cloud9 are smarter than this.
He's doing his best here, trying to see if he can isolate the individuals. Enters towards the elevators, won't get dropping. And for Travis, I do feel for him.
With Shiro backing him up on the A site, shot to Travis, kicks things off. Smokes and flashes sent down as well. Hobbit trying to lean in ahead of that smoke. Smack gap towards the lower part of it. Adjust the lollipop at tops though. Great 5-on-3. DEKO struggles to register where Hobbit is, but does get that kill in the end. Glowing also caught with the bomb being dropped. A quick trade for Cloud9. Incendiary to stop anything as flamie drops towards Axile over on the B site. DEKO, the main man of this matchup, should have been the big star. Now to clutch in a 1-on-4.
Players all around. Cloud9 stacking up the A site and DEKO, everything resting on him. And while we had the conversation of Vertigo being a strong map, that it's 5 maps in a row for one win, you have to think a little bit deeper onto what are the teams that are being played out and the differences on playing some of these tier 1 caliber squads. Trying to get as much out of this when it comes to damage. Enters to peak on the contact. That's 11 rounds up for Cloud9. And if we just...
As to how much experience counts in this kind of environment, Axile proving the point once again. Instant peak. 2 players registered lightning fast reactions with the HG to support it. Looking for the triple on Lollipop and just decimates everyone from one win. With Hobbit in mid getting glowing. There's nothing to glow about for one win. DEKO in another clutch.
This has been class coming through from Cloud9, and they haven't given them opportunities. They haven't given them chances at all. This has been a rollover. This has been a stomp, and DEKO is trying yet another 1v4 clutch to just get a fourth to come through successfully.
DEKO has come to life at the tail end of that last half, almost matching Travis, but it's Axile instantly in with the kill. A very similar kill to what Travis did to kick off the CT, or the T side rather, for one win. Now they fall victim to the exact same play. Pistol sees 1 kill found now. The site being stormed over at A. Hobbit setting up the post plant. Shiro's got the bomb down.
The CTs are here quickly to try and get themselves in. They've got a smoke to get up towards a crane and a couple of flashes too. They've got to get in quickly.
Smoke set, flashes inbound. Travis setting up for the retake. 1 win. Don't have a kit on their pouches. They'll make their way forward regardless. M4 leaning forward. Flashed in, it seems. Gonna check that blue stove back his turn. He still gets the kill, and Glowing actually gets the TK with the HE. So not much impact found towards Shiro's part. He's alive. At least Nafani falls.
This still looks okay from one win's perspective. 4v4, you've challenged ramp aggressively, you've got Shiro down to under half HP. It's what happens after that fact. They're going to make another info play. They're actually going to prod back into ramp.
Swing, spray, kill found for Axile instead, though. Lollipop, his headshot is seen and Inces sprays him down. Connects the head, the cranium found. Now flamie stands alone as the one defender with 1 kill to his name. Needs to make it 5 to try and hold off on this site. Backup has arrived at least, but the double nades on him puts him out of commission before he even takes face. That bomb does get dropped by Travis, extending his kill count again. Not top fragger anymore, but might take it back with his clutch here, and a clutch that one win pretty much needs to try and have any chance. Axile going to hunt to get this bomb back. Will dish out some damage. Backstabs inbound from Shiro, so it's a matter of time here.
Travis peeking through towards the top of headshot, and more damage is coming through. You're right about that backstab, but if Travis drops that bomb and gets another kill, this could set up the clutch.
And now Shiro makes his way into the back lines, clearing out the mid control. Travis will be heard. Shiro will try just against him. The bomb will commit. Intis is also making noise. Shiro spotted in spray. Travis get the 3K. Now focus on the B side because Intis has made his way over here. He heard that rotation footstep. Now looking for the right headshot. The spray comes through though. 6 seconds. Intis stall for time. Travis making his moves in. Bomb's got to go down. Intis hunting for the kill. Travis playing ring of roses, but he just stays alive in time. Oh, that got way too close. But the step matters. Beauty, absolute beauty from Travis. Might have gone down, but it was a clutch worthy, and Lollipop now finding a little breath of life. Maybe a resurgence now for one win. The kills found on 2 of the SMG, but Shiro does clap back.
It's never too late to be positive. This is a good start here for one win. Travis gets in for a pick towards that B side. You've already got the MP9 doing damage towards the bottom of ramp. Shiro's trying to work around the smoke and hope for some over-aggression. You've got 2 of the CTs towards the top of the ramp. Quite pressy.
Cloud9 playing careful. Playing possum. Perhaps Shiro adjusting to use that lack of information to his favor. Glowing had no idea what was about to face him. Could adjust, at least do some damage. And the man advantage has been reduced to 1 for one win.
And you've got to imagine one win can play this retake heavy. Just fall back, play very defensive over towards A, give that respect forward of a post plant. You've got the man up, you've got a lot of information, and even that third player, flamie, starting to walk over from city spawn. He could be quick to get into A.
Shiro not seen ahead of that smoke. Might provide an angle, but Travis puts him back down. Gets to 18 kills now. Enters 1-on-3 situation. Bomb is on his back. So in theory, he could get the bomb down from here, but DEKO says no. Blocking involved, so the CTs get away unscathed from that one. Incendiaries for blowing, seeing Nafani, but Nafani gets that kill in. Now flamie's got to hold it back alongside Lollipop. Line up for 2 headshots. Oh, that's perfect. Axel and Nafani caught in position. Nades on Hobbit should do some damage, but Lollipop can't get the triple. Now flamie backed up. Players right behind him. DEKO in particular with the other AWP. Now Travis comes in with the M4. The AWP v AWP engagement almost catches flamie, but Travis takes the bullet for him. Down to 20 points of health, but he's still alive here.
Oh, Travis is getting aggressive around the default position. He actually peeks up straight onto Hobbit.
What?
Enters out to the open, and Travis has somehow made it too. Shiro on for the clutch now.
How's he pulled that off? DEKO there with the finishing blow, but Travis again being the highlight. He comes down, incendiaries get set, and they wait here in the corners, expecting there to be the hit.
This crossfire's looking fairly solid. Glowing's got to try and take a duel out to this alley position, but he doesn't get away with anything.
DEKO's now pressured, and he's back up. Does connect on one. Lollipop bails him out with Shiro dropping the bomb. And it looks like one win should stay in control of this one. Axel does have something to say about that, though. That's 1 kill, no more. Hobbit dealt with by the groove, so to speak.
Haha, nice one.
And try and figure out how they're going to try and approach these next 2 rounds. Travis with the opening kill against Axel, though, again, tries to put a notch in the bedpost.
Even DEKO is holding very aggressively behind this alley smoke, starts to clear, or comes through, but he doesn't quite spot navi on the other side. That's a trade, and that's a response for Cloud9.
Oh, Glowing swinging forward, though. Lines up 2 in the bomb. Is he going to go for the quadra? He might line them up even more so, only doing the damage, but gets the info back for the rest of one win. This should be a cleanup from them, unless they start giving up these 1v1s, which Lollipop might look to do so here at alley.
They've been quite patient when defending A, not over-peaking a massive amount when it comes to that alley and yellow angle. You've even got a teammate down there at Hobbit trying to see if he can locate that bomb back over. nafi might be able to continue to sell the fake here towards A. Get as much out of the picked up AWP now.
Slowly, surely forward, but flashed off by flamie. Travis will get his kill. Hobbit, 1-on-3. Tagged up to 44 HP in mid. At least has the bomb and actually the B site here. So that will be a plant here.
Get the smoke down, try and see if he can draw those fights out into the open. How much does he get out of this one? The CTs are going to be quick on the tail.
1-on-3 for Hobbit. Big vet, major winner, but not on this day. Advanced CT spawn. Bullets flying his way, seeing Axel's head, but not registering the kill. Axel instead comes back of his own right. flamie tag, swinging out wide, about to do so at the very least. Does get a kill on Nafani, but Shiro there for the responsive. 4-on-3, bomb going down. DEKO leads forward to the AWP, and Axel fields him, but Glowing again keeps it manageable up until that point. And Axel strikes with his 3K. Glowing now. Hobbit dead. Good start. Follow-up from Glowing's a little bit off on the third player, but he does get the second kill on the Shiro, and Lollipop now deals with Inters next. His own double comes in. 2 left on the T side. Make it 1. A triple for Lollipop. And Axel, unknown as of right now, but will be detected by DEKO, so that should be enough for 1 win to close out this round.
Axel, 1v4, CTs all around, AWP up into the contact. 11 rounds now for 1 win, and for Lollipop...
Has a pistol in for this half invest. The AWP and the Galil coming in to at least get a bit more firepower in. flamie's ready to receive them, though. posted up in mid, backed up by Lollipop, flash in, one's gonna get caught blinded, but Lollipop has direct vision, gets his kill, Shiro's gonna wait for the angle, Lollipop does get his secondary pick back on Intus, and now they're aware that that AWP is in play. Flamie's gonna swing for it, he just holds his nerve.
It's all about the initial action. Travis is just gonna waste time here at quad.
Boosted in. Oh, he gets the kill on Travis as well for it. Quick adjustment towards quad as he checked the back and front and outsides of the site. But flamie connects on Axel, drops that bomb. Nafani has got to go in for the plant here. 3-on-2, one win deficited by the HP, but have that player up.
They've still got Shiro glowing on the backstab. Should be able to force this into a 1vx now.
There's the one shot for Shiro though, you mentioned him. 1v3 for the map win. flamie leaning forward, his AWP set. DEKO's got to get some flashbangs in of his own right. They're going to come through. flamie actually just peeks in dry. Allows Shiro a chance to get the shot back, a one-on-one. DEKO, AWP v AWP battle. Onto the bomb, taps it once. About to try swing. Shiro making noise, taking shots, but DEKO connects one of his own. No kit in play, though. This might be a little bit close.
It's close.
Think he might... Nafani. Ready to receive with that AK, Axel and Inters. To be in position to receive the likes of Travis, who will swing aggressive, costing his own life. Lollipop trying to stand and fight, but Axel gets his headshot in. A 5-on-3 after one win. Pulled a clutch like that. They're going to fall apart in the straight XC. One smoke was all they needed. DEKO and Glowing, a 2-on-5.
Axel, we know that he's one of the best players in the world, and that is exactly why. What a sequence. For him to open up B with a triple, and now it's about locking out the round. Glowing and DEKO don't want to be in this position, but they have to be.
No choice but to force forward onto Dawn. And pray to God for a miracle. AWP. About to lead into Hobbit. Does get domed in. Glowing caught off back towards Scaff. DEKO, too much to do. Too little time to do it. It's over. Cloud9 will secure it at 16-12. One win. Can be credited with a decent comeback, but ultimately not enough to win their own map pick as Cloud9 go up by 1 in this best of 3.
And they close it when it matters most. That is the difference when getting started is going to be important for them. On stack as of right now for the CTs, and a spotter for flamie to look into T-Con. Nafani dealt with already.
It's already an encouraging start for him individually again. Closed out that last map on 5 kills. So the fact that he's going already means that one win are on the right track. Cloud9, however, tracked into the B side. DEKO getting Axel next to 5-on-3. Bomb plant should be secured. They back it away from the bomb side, though. Might commit in on the A rotation. Recognizing that his player's inbound from the short control. Shiro still caught out in the open as Travis gets that pick back. Glowing gets the headshot on Inters. And Hobbit suddenly in a 1-on-5, setting up the backstab. Can't even get the kill on Glowing, who turns around for the 2K. And one win the pistol.
Travis, very aggressive right now towards the park. This is a huge off angle, too, from DEKO.
Bringing for the flamie. Travis gets the kill, turning around from Park. Burst through on Shiro, dishing out the damage to 48 HP. Meanwhile, flamie through the smoke. Oh, he runs out of ammo. Lollipop's there to bail him out, though. They will lose one man in that exchange. There's a 4-on-2 for one win.
Glowing, trying to put that fight up towards a short pipe. DEKO with the spam, getting closer and closer. And for Inters and Shiro, there's not much counter-action here. You don't have map control up towards A. You're stuck together outside a monster. Low on HP. The save, I actually wouldn't mind seeing in this.
Glowing just bursting and spraying. flamie backed up at ramp. Flash evading. Doesn't even catch a whiff of it for that matter. The second one does, and Lollipop will fall. Glowing, trading back on a Fani. Axel there with a trade back. Travis with a responsive 3-on-3 situation. Bomb will commit and should get planted. Quick swing from Travis might deny it. He's a little bit late, but does get into Shiro into a 2-on-2 as Axel gets Glowing next. AK in hand. Shiro spotted. That's information gained by the T side as much as it is for the CT forces. Smoke on towards him. Now going to hunt for the next round of Axel. Dynamic duo, the two probably the best players here at Cloud9, the bigger stars. Axel will swing for his engagement, gets that
close to this monster angle.
flamie just spraying through, bursting up. Axel leaning into the AK, flamie round the pillar, gonna wait for his chance to try it. Lollipop and DEKO, however, engage the first couple of players. flamie gets his kill on Inters, and Cloud9 capitulate on the execution.
Okay, one win. Looking impressive out there to the B site. That strong crossfire being baited through. Lollipop 21k with that MP9 coming away with a multi. And now Shiro trying to walk outside of the monster position, still being jump spotted from that pillar angle.
40 seconds, and Shiro will get that one pick on Travis, but it's responded to by flamie.
Pressing forward, Inter's out on the other side. Inter's has got the peak advantage on this one. Travis around the corner, will go down. At least it's a lot of damage onto Inter's.
Spray through. Kill going down by the T side though. Flashing against Glowing, caught dead to rights by Hobbit and Nafani. 5 on 3, and Cloud9 regaining their confidence here off the back of that attack.
Cloud9 didn't have to do much. Instead, they just slow it down and OneWin prod further forward. I'm surprised that because Cloud9 take a tactical, OneWin get very proactive, aggressive towards connector, aggressive to long, and Cloud9 on the default have already managed a couple of picks.
Well, flamie and Lollipop trying back to a couple of trades. A 3 on 3 now. Shiro going to be left isolated back at T-Con here with the bomb on his back. Got Nafani to come in from Top-Con. Try and provide support. flamie check it. Lollipop does. flamie's going to get caught dead anyway. Now Lollipop is the man surrounded. The Orb swinging in from DEKO. Lollipop's got to win this fight, and indeed he does. Turn back towards Axile, who's made his way in towards the connector door. Spray awkward for Axile. Lollipop gets a double, and Shiro now turning a one-on-one. DEKO's ready for it. Orb shot connects it, and OneWin get to 6. You've got to ask the question, when do Cloud9 find the answer? When do they find their return? Well, there's Axile returning. Getting impatient here for Cloud9.
Travis with the HE coming close to that divided position, but the long walk still coming through. At least flamie's got him on the cross.
Tech9 gets the kill. Now flamie stands alone waiting for backup to arrive. Hobbit can take him down. DEKO and Lollipop, last 2 players remaining. DEKO lone.
Massive amount of info plays as of right now. And knowing that they're going to be light on utility, it could even be quite gamble heavy on a stack.
Swing, spray, Lollipop. Ready with the Molotov. DEKO scopes in, gets the Farney. Travis with a follow-up onto Inter's shot. Missed. Hobbit with the kill. Shiro, his orb, blinded by Travis. And Famas comes up with the kill to drop the bomb. Hobbit now standing alone. 10 seconds to go back for the bomb. He hasn't got time.
Long. Cloud9 might be able to steal quite a bit of map control away towards his bathrooms and banana entrance.
Then under a minute left. Finally making his way up here against potentially flamie's SMG. Back angle at the edge of the truck, catching DEKO. That's one pick, and flamie readjusting to much more open position. Waiting for a swing, caught him with his back turn, and does burst forward for the kills. So a rifle to maintain for the CT side. The man advantage also held by them, now Glowing up to task against Axile. Axile hits the headshot. Lollipop diving in towards water now to try and receive them. Travis also on his way in from short. Axile will check that engagement. Goes better for the AK2 to line up for Lollipop though. Not the first time he's found that angle, and I'm sure it won't be the last for Shiro. It might be his last chance in this round. Orp in shot, doesn't even connect it. flamie with the double. And with the harm that short and connector position where Hobbit is leaning in from. DEKO's Orb is posting. Hobbit trying to isolate the man, but he's so passive here.
Hobbit's waiting for the Orb to make a mistake, for DEKO to get over aggressive, and now it's just a patience game, but DEKO still wins out. Oh, but it looked like Hobbit had every advantage there.
I can't believe he's pulled that off. That was so sick. DEKO showing us exactly what he was able to show over the course of this RMR. Slow to start in this series, but here on map 2, he is going like the clappers. Lollipop making noise on this boost. Means that OneWin can't go for it. Cloud9 will have that information as the bomb slow rotates into Monster.
Hey, we saw Cloud9 coming first in their group in EPL this season, going 4-1. 3 of those best of 3s included Overpass as the map pick for Cloud9.
Flash in for the hit. Axile prodding initially, might fall back. Finally going to cut rotations. Travis is going to check it. The SMG bursts forward, gets that AK instead. A 5 on 3. And now Cloud9 are all held up and connected.
This is a good timing though, coming through from Cloud9. A lot of map control established. Travis could be under quite a bit of pressure here.
The area's held, spray through from Travis, gets the double, nice and effective. Flash turned away from that to triple, in fact. Blind spray almost gains the quadra, but Shiro, jumping no scope through the smoke, does get the return frag. The damage has been done to Cloud9 though. The birthday party angle, Hobbit tagged to 63, Glowing, just tapping, bursting forward. Axile ready for the boost, looking up towards top 6. Spray is a bit awkward, but does come together, and flamie is the first man down.
Now, DEKO's hoping to catch one of these boosting players repositioning to get back over to Condor, out to the short pipe. He's just waiting for that one chance.
Utility thrown over the flashbangs. He rotates away, enters. About to walk through that doorway and all. Counter boost from Lollipop, hoping he can catch somebody, but just no one's been seen here for Cloud9.
DEKO might have to go a little bit more aggressive. Now, the spam would have been heard onto Inters, so they've got to tell that there's at least a single player in connector. And considering DEKO has not seen them move over, this has got to be information they're still here at the boost. They have to be.
Right, for a second time, Axile sees nothing in Toxic this time, though. Jump face, and I think Lollipop might have seen that. DEKO certainly has. Orp watching, nades at the ready. Try and trade blows through the wall bangs, but still no more kills outside of that first on flamie.
Oh, Glowing's dropped the bomb. Needs to try to double. That's exactly
big.
what he does. Now it's down to the short players.
AWP of DEKO in does get dealt with by Hobbit. 3-on-3 situation. Glowing needs to stand on his lonesome, but Lollipop comes up good. Transferring to spray the damage on the second man. And now Shiro's Orb missing his first shot. Trying to bait them in closer. Connects Travis in the back, but Glowing's in the front. And unless the bomb plant comes through. But they need some massive stuff. Preferably to win these next 2 rounds. Get something together. Swing from Travis, 2 to line up, only does the damage.
Lollipop getting forced out to the open, gets away with 1. This is getting uncomfortable. Now the orb's been seen, but DEKO again hits a nut shot with the dig.
How are they doing this? How are they doing this? Every time you think an engagement should go the way of Cloud9, somehow they come up with silly stuff like that. Now Glowing ready to bail out his Orpa, but going down to Nafani's Deagle, and maybe Cloud9 might hold dominion here. DEKO, smoke against the bomb. Here's it getting picked up. No scope shot towards the kill. Incendiary sent back towards birthday party. Got a turn on Tikon, though his back's turned towards Axile, who will close out the 3rd round finally. Especially with DEKO on the AWP, finding Axile. A slight gap at the left of that smoke, and that's enough to get the opening kill. Travis gonna try force forward into Inters, but Inters will put him down.
Inters just too far back. That flash needed to come in when he was more aggressive, and now the information. They know DEKO's here. This should be a walk forward. Cloud9 are actually going to slow it down, though.
Smoke's in. DEKO slow walking, but Hobbit peeks right into him. Orb shot for the second. A 4-on-3. And no way that Shiro can close the gap of distance. He's going to fall back with the Orb, trying to reposition. Might even fall right hand from the hands of DEKO in towards mid. Meanwhile, over on the B side, it's Nafani getting that pick. Shiro's been seen. DEKO didn't take the shot. Glowing is well aware of what's going on and should capitalize on the Deagle. That's 1 shot, 1 kill.
AWP back in a short pipe, and Glowing's able to find the connected Inters. 1v2, player in con and flamie out on B.
AK in for the quadra clutch. DEKO now in from con, gets his triple and gets a 12-3 half 1 win. They were by Cloud9 at certain points on that Vertigo. The possibility of us ever seeing anything like a 3rd map, pretty huge, to say the least. Quick plays in from 1 win in the pistol. Up towards mid. Hobbit trying to stand and fight alongside Axile. Taps forward against Lollipop. He's the first man down. Axile waits, undetected. Nafani and Hobbit holding the center of the site. Now Axile comes in to strike with a double lineup and a pistol for Cloud9.
Very clever of what Cloud9 do there.
Not being watched, the Orpa Shiro also up to task. Shots connecting on Travis. Glowing, not going to get caught in the back. Axile's telling his teammate to run and hide. 10 seconds, bomb in the open. Dead to rights. Axile goes for the backup first and deals with the carrier as Shiro locks on with the Orpa. DEKO. It's flamie alone in the 1-on-5. Man advantage here for Cloud9. But DEKO is expecting someone to peek back in from long, and he might just get his wish. Oh, turns away. That could have been the perfect chance for 1 win.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because that would have sold a bit of a fake towards the A site and perhaps an over-rotation. Instead, Cloud9 have got 3 on B and Util to slow it down.
Incendiary's on the monster pipe. The T's inbound for the B execution. Hobbit has them locked out alongside Axile and Inters. Not even a kill for that M4. Not like it matters. 1-on-5 for DEKO, knowing that he's out of this round. Good shot on Nafani. He's trying to keep this somewhat close by taking some quick ruse to rotate players in from that B side. They've got plenty of emphasis here on the A half of the map. Axile spotting Travis will get the kill as well, so that's an advantage gain for Cloud9 here. Orb looking for Glowing next, but doesn't catch him. Headshot to the AK of a 4-on-4. Now looking for the man back behind truck. Nafani's going to be as slow and careful as he possibly can, as quiet to not give away the information. Swing for the fight, but lose it out. The A site has fallen.
The in-game leader at Glowing's turned this into a couple, and he's still on IHP. Hobbit fast on the rotate. Don't tell me he's going to drop to Glowing as well.
Might end up being the case. Flash in, completely misses, doesn't even catch Blowing Blind. Hobbit got more flashed out by Inters than the T-side member of any member of that side. Inters now 1-on-4. Lollipop 3 to go for 1 win. Let's see if it happens.
Monster walk, contact perhaps. Inter's just jump spotting at the moment.
Molotov sent back towards Toxic. Players have been seen out towards that monster entrance. Hobbit will get the kill. Flamie down. Into struggles. The flashbang, however, keeping him blind. He still holds the spray. A 5-on-3 and 1 win back up here.
Yeah, it's very quick. A lot of aggression coming through. Even the flash out towards Monster is good for a trade. 1-for-1 instantly. And DEKO and Glowing, they've already given the info away that they're out here towards Short Pipe. This is such a difficult 2v4 to recover.
60 seconds to do it. They'll try to give it a shot. DEKO. AK in Axile. M4 playing Overwatch in at Heaven, and DEKO will slow walk, try look for them. Engagement spray goes awry. Axel domes him in as
it used to be, there were quite a lot of the solid tier 2 CIS teams that did not qualify for the RMR.
Ooh, tower boost from DEKO. This could be a changing ways, but Shiro has it marked. He read that like a book. A bedtime story for DEKO in this case. Man down already. Cloud9 start things off.
Okay, Cloud9 with the absolute beamer when it comes to round 24. Axel to peek forward from the bathrooms. They line up for a moment, but not a lot of damage has been done, and Lollipop walks out Monster.
Shiro, meanwhile, catches Glowing with his back turn. Lollipop adjusts towards Inters, 3-on-3. Smoke on the site, M4 for Hobbit, gets Flamie to respond. 3-on-2 now for Cloud9. Favoritism to the CT forces. That bomb's yet to commit here. Defani gets that kill on Lollipop, and that basically secures the round. Travis, as much as they can.
Got another lurk smoke up here on A, and Shiro's been quite defensive, actually repositioning that AWP to the back of truck. But it's going to be a B lean. It has to be here for 1 win.
Glowing, trying to find the setup. Lollipop. Making his way forward. Hobbit with Lollipop at point blank. Inter's there with a responsive. Now alone on the back of the B site, and Node Entity here to 1 win. Travis about to swing. However, he's got back up in towards Heaven. Nafani still gets dealt with. Inter's swinging out. Burst through. He still gets the double of Axel support. Now DEKO is all alone again. Another 1v2 right into the hands of the Orp Peaks. And Cloud9 are all the way back. Cloud9 could snatch away the 12-3 half that 1 win had on their opponent's map pick as well. That's how significant that was. We thought maybe this could still be a map 3. Cloud9 don't want to go to Ancient. Shiro proves the point.
And it's either Shiro or Hobbit that are just consistently finding opening man advantages in the second half, and 1 win are struggling beyond belief to find the counter to it. Glowing might try and walk through the divider smoke as it clears, but Axel's out on the other side.
Shot with Hobbit to follow suit. 2 left standing. DEKO and Lollipop. Nothing sweet about this situation. Lollipop will try and make something happen at the very least. Gets Stefani. No more than that. DEKO in a 1-on-4. Clutch after clutch for this young man. Opportunity. Ready for an aggressive peek here. Expecting there to be a flashbang ready to receive him. Meanwhile, Glowing in towards mid. Will try and force Axile off position. Smokes down. A bit mistimed. That nade perfectly timed though. Actually, this is down, but that's DEKO and Lollipop. Both players are not that low at all. Doesn't matter. Shiro, Hobbit, Inters, Crossfire, 3 casualties, no trades. Followed up by Axile in mid. Flamie in a 1-on-5. And this looks like it's over, Dweg.
It looks that way. Cloud9 have just been rolling them, absolutely stomping them into the ground here in the second half. And on their map pick, down by a CT side, Shiro with the consistency. And for 1 win, just to get started, an opening pick. They've been drastically needing one.
At least they'll have that second lifeline in the round 5 matchup, but you're right about the what-ifs here, Dweg. Hobbit, Nafani taking down 2. DEKO got 1 on Axile. 3 players standing in Cloud9's way. A single man advantage for Cloud9 as Travis does get Hobbit back in connector, so even standing for the time being, where do they go with it?
Oh, Nafani's going to spot this walk forward. You'd have to imagine DEKO trying to see if he could charge up to the A site. He's done a lot of damage, but they don't know about the long player of Shiro getting aggressive. He might be able to cut off the bomb if they rotate it up to A.
The thing, and there might be a backstab in play, though. Travis is watching it, as was DEKO a moment ago. Shiro break out that AWP start. 5-7 won't be enough for this. He engages with 2 quick shots. Does try and hold the top mid position. Meanwhile, the rotations start coming in towards that B site. It will still be a wraparound from Shiro as he tries to backstab Glowing. It's on into the B site defensive. He's got to get DEKO first. Sees the shoulder, but so does DEKO see him. Glowing, headshot not getting. Molotov might force him out, but force him forward to drop the bomb. 2 standing now for 1 win as the AWP closes in the pincers against DEKO. Leaning forward for the shot, can't connect it yet.
Oh, time is running low. They've got to get a move on. Intis has been so solid. They're setting up Travis for the backstab.
It's got to be all him. He's got to be the main damage dealer, but he's being watched. A smoke in the way. 15 seconds. DEKO needs to engage. Swings out. Gets the Fani. Knows exactly where Intis is. That's the shot back. But the bomb is being watched by Shiro. He connects it, and that should be enough. Travis to go for the bomb. Needs to get the kill because there's no time for this one. Cloud9 have done it from the clock. 16-13 in a 2-0 fashion. They're going to IEM Rio.
Massive.